Today, our topic is how to cultivate wisdom with Stoicism. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. It is not about being emotionless or cold, but about developing inner strength, clarity, and wisdom. Wisdom, in Stoicism, means understanding the nature of life, accepting it as it is, and learning how to respond to challenges with calmness and purpose. Let us explore how we can cultivate wisdom using Stoic principles. First, we must understand that life is unpredictable. Things will not always go our way, and that is okay. Stoicism teaches us to accept this reality instead of fighting against it. When we resist what happens, we create unnecessary suffering for ourselves. For example, if it rains on a day we planned a picnic, we can either get upset or accept the rain and find another way to enjoy the day. Acceptance does not mean we give up or stop trying. It means we stop wasting energy on things we cannot change. This is the first step toward wisdom. Next, we must focus on what is within our control. The Stoics believed that the only things we truly control are our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. Everything else, other people's opinions, the weather, the past, is beyond our control. When we focus on what we can control, we feel more empowered and less stressed. For instance, if someone insults us, we cannot control their words, but we can control how we respond. We can choose to stay calm and not let their words affect us. This is how we build emotional resilience and wisdom. Another important Stoic practice is to reflect on our actions and thoughts daily. This is called self-examination. At the end of each day, we can ask ourselves questions like, did I act with kindness today? Did I let my emotions control me? Did I focus on what truly matters? By reflecting on our behavior, we become more aware of our strengths and weaknesses. This awareness helps us grow and make better choices in the future. Self-reflection is like a mirror that shows us who we are and who we want to become. It is a powerful tool for cultivating wisdom. Stoicism also teaches us to practice gratitude. Gratitude means appreciating what we have, instead of always wanting more. Many people spend their lives chasing after things they think will make them happy: money, fame, possessions, but these things often bring temporary joy. True happiness comes from within, from being content with what we already have. When we practice gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This shift in perspective helps us find peace and satisfaction in the present moment. Gratitude is a simple yet profound way to cultivate wisdom. Another Stoic principle is to prepare for challenges. Life is full of ups and downs, and the Stoics believe that we should expect difficulties rather than be surprised by them. This is called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. By imagining worst-case scenarios and thinking about how we would handle them, we become mentally prepared for whatever life throws at us. For example, if we lose our job, we can remind ourselves that we have survived tough times before and will do so again. This preparation reduces fear and anxiety, allowing us to face challenges with courage and clarity. Wisdom grows when we are ready for adversity. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of living in harmony with nature. This does not mean we should live in the woods or become hermits. It means we should align our lives with the natural order of things. For example, just as the seasons change, our lives will also go through different phases: growth, struggle, success, failure. When we accept these changes as natural, we stop resisting them and start flowing with life. This acceptance brings peace and wisdom. Additionally, living in harmony with nature means recognizing that we are part of a larger whole. We are connected to other people, to the earth, and to the universe. This perspective helps us feel less isolated and more compassionate toward others. Compassion is a key aspect of wisdom. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what is essential and what is not. In our modern world, we are often distracted by trivial things: social media, gossip, material possessions. These distractions take our attention away from what truly matters: our values, relationships, and personal growth. The Stoics believed that we should focus on what is essential and let go of the rest. For example, instead of worrying about what others think of us, we should focus on being kind and honest. By prioritizing what truly matters, we live more meaningful and fulfilling lives. This focus on essentials is a hallmark of wisdom. Another Stoic practice is to embrace discomfort. Many people avoid challenges because they are uncomfortable or difficult. However, the Stoics believe that discomfort is necessary for growth. When we push ourselves out of our comfort zones, we become stronger and more resilient. For instance, if we are afraid of public speaking, we can practice speaking in front of others until it becomes easier. By facing our fears, we build confidence and courage. Embracing discomfort also helps us appreciate the good times more. When we experience hardship, we learn to value moments of peace and happiness. This balance between hardship and joy is essential for cultivating wisdom. Stoicism also teaches us to view life as a journey rather than a destination. Many people think that happiness is something they will achieve in the future when they get a better job, buy a bigger house, or find the perfect partner. However, the Stoics believe that happiness is found in the present moment. Life is not about reaching a final goal, but about enjoying the process and learning along the way. When we see life as a journey, we become more patient and less attached to outcomes. This mindset helps us stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. It is a wise way to live. Finally, Stoicism reminds us of our mortality. This may sound gloomy, but it is actually a powerful motivator. The Stoics believe that remembering our limited time on earth helps us live more intentionally. When we know that life is short, we are less likely to waste time on trivial matters and more likely to focus on what is meaningful. For example, instead of holding grudges, we can choose to forgive and move on. Instead of procrastinating, we can take action toward our goals. Memento mori, or remembering death, is a Stoic practice that encourages us to live fully and wisely. In conclusion, cultivating wisdom with Stoicism involves accepting life as it is, focusing on what we can control, reflecting on our actions, practicing gratitude, preparing for challenges, living in harmony with nature, prioritizing essentials, embracing discomfort, viewing life as a journey. And these principles help us develop inner strength, clarity, and purpose. Wisdom is not something we are born with. It is something we cultivate through practice and patience. By applying Stoic teachings to our daily lives, we can navigate life's challenges with calmness and courage, find meaning in the present moment, and live a life of fulfillment and peace. Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it is a way of life. It teaches us how to be better human beings, show to be wise, compassionate, and resilient. Let us take these lessons to heart and strive to cultivate wisdom every day.